the inner. And sometimes going with more controls like that is better. This one control is cool. It really demos well, but the fact of the matter is it can actually be a little bit limiting if you do it this way. So having 3 controls for the different positions along the brow may actually give you a better overall control for the animator. It becomes twofold though. Does the animator actually have the time to animate all of them and control all of them? Is it something they'd prefer just to have one because you're doing a series and it's not good, you just don't have time to do all the posing you want, and this is good enough? Or is it a feature film where you've got only have to produce 3 seconds of animation a week, and you can take the time to go ahead and animate it to do exactly what you need? So it's up to you and what you actually need. I'm going to go ahead and I want to set up the left side now so the other side of the character works as it should. I've now gone ahead and finished off the left eye. You can now see that it works the same way. I use the script by just adjusting the name and again the controllers to add them all. So I changed it to left brow and renamed this control to left brow. I added my targets to Morpher, and of course they started from slot 19 to 24, so I just changed my for loop so it looped through the correct ones for the left side. And I ran it twice, once basically working on the second controller on the morpher for the x-axis of the control object, and then changed it around for the y-axis of the control object. Happened to control the first controller on the morpher. Probably not a good idea to have done them backwards that way, but I didn't consider actually writing the script ahead of time. But essentially that's, and I just ran this twice, and that set all my my states in there so that everything was set up, and then I just went through and adjusted the state of everything for the given point in time, so it worked the same way this one did. So that was pretty easy. For doing something like your eyes and your eyelids is very simple. You can copy up another one of these to make the control, and then for the width of the control, it's best to make it just 0.01, and then you've got a control that goes up and down. So the eyelids were very simple. I just simply made a closed from the top and a closed from the bottom, and I made 2 spinners that represented those, and just had them side by side for top and bottom of the right eye eyelids. For the pupils, we'd originally set these up so the pupil were being driven by a spinner in the control panel when we set the eye up. I again just copied another one out, called it pupil, but instead of hooking it up to the spinner, I hooked it up to this sliding up and down. So again, I just did it with Reaction Manager, so I'm sure you can figure those out there from what we've done. They're probably the easiest way to set things up.